Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe McCormick.
And the legend, Mr. Greg Black of Black Hammond. This is going to be a nice organ. When it grows up, it gets a Leslie.
Yes, it doesn't have a Leslie today.
Hey, no, tell them this is a PR40.
It's a PR40,
it's probably
and it's not going
old,
anywhere.
It's probably as old as I am, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it has been 30 years since I have played a Hammond through a PR40.
Wow.
And it's straight bass. No, all we have going on here is a Trek 2 reverb, right, Greg?
Right. Well, the PR40's reverb is actually also active.
Oh, so we got that. Now, is this working also?
It is. But this is the little 142 that will be mated with this B3.
Which, of course, Greg won't let me play today. He says, Joe, you can only play the PR40 today. Last time, at least, he broke down and let me play the 3300 back there, but he's saving that for his little baby Nord that we have over there, which we should try after, too. That's a nice machine. The Nord's a very nice machine. If you guys are looking for a vintage Hammond, ladies, gentlemen, church, This is the real deal right here.
This was originally a BV cabinet. The guts were donated from a 57 model Hammond C3 that was actually an ebony, the blonde. No, I have the blonde C3. I don't know what I'm talking. It's a 1948 model BV cabinet, retrofitted to house the 1957 model C3. Powder coated rails, everything has been rebuilt, chrome plated switches, switch plates, stainless steel hinges, new finish. The drawbars have been dismantled, cleaned and rebuilt, the whole standard black Hammond package. White 3-position tremolo switch. Of course, it's not active because we don't have Leslie yet. It will be.
Yes, I've been flipping this all day,
Yeah.
and I've noticed it's
It's non-responsive.
having some fun here with Greg Black's new store here
Yeah.
on Cotton Avenue.
365 Cotton Avenue, Macon, Georgia. Almost at the immediate corner of I-75
And
and Interstate 16.
We are considering renaming this the Cotton Club. What do you
Hey,
think, Greg? Huh?
You never know.
The
That might just work.
Macon Cotton Club, and we're going to have some serious blues going on here. Now, is this going on Facebook?
Eventually.
Yeah, because eventually, Todd Phipps. Sorry, Todd's out there. Whenever I kick pedal, this is for Todd, who says it sounds like a Hammond playing in a supper club. Now, you want to hear him in the supper club without Leslie on the PR40, you go, this is supper club Hammond for y'all. Supper Club Hammond, but you know, you really, seriously, play anything through this. This is what it sounded like before there
Yeah.
were Leslie tone cabinets.
Yeah, this is the way you bought a Hammond organ back in the day.
How
PR40.
Mr. Hammond wanted this organ to sound.
Exactly. The story is he actually forbade Hammond dealers to sell Leslie speakers.
So, you remember the soap opera days? This is what they had, no Leslie, back when
And they probably used V3 vibrato, correct?
probably a V3, all right, V3 vibrato, watching the soap opera like all my children. Every time somebody got in trouble, you got the minor keys. Somebody got pregnant. You don't know who the father is. Where would soap operas be without the Hammond organ and PR40 cabinet?
They would have never went anywhere.
We found out who the father is. And now a word from our sponsor. When I was a kid, I figured maybe I could get a job playing on soap operas. I got all the stuff down, right? You know, and then you had the weird effects, right? Somebody
Twilight
creeping around,
Yeah.
looking in windows on the soap opera. And now a word from our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Black of Black Hammond.
You know, Joe, an interesting new idea or concept on vintage Hammond organs is to purchase them as an investment,
Of
not
course.
necessarily just as a musical instrument that you're going to use in church every Sunday. But I've actually, the past couple of years, sold B3s to people who bought them specific for the sole purpose of an investment. And I tell people the honest truth. 15 years ago, I would have sold this organ for $5,000 with a Leslie. That's not the case today. We're pushing nearly 3 times that. There's always some negotiation room, but these organs continuously appreciate. They're becoming more and more difficult to find in preserved or restored condition. And so if we look at the past, the way these have appreciated, if one is bought in this condition and preserved in a comfortable living room environment for the next 25 plus years, who knows what they're going to eventually become worth.
You'll find some of these on Craigslist or Reverb. You don't know what condition they've been in, whether they've been left out in the rain, damp basements. You look at this, you see this back by the Black Hammond name. Mr. Greg Black has gone through this organ, top to bottom, the PR40.
He's talking about this.
Top to bottom.
If one of our organs have that stands for something. Not every organ gets the Black Hammond logo. It has to have undergone the complete process. The powder coats, the rails, the metal components have been powder coated. These we do bronze. Just something different. Some of them we get
and new rails.
Black. Yeah, that's a new finish.
Beautiful, beautiful finish on here. And not only that, I can tell you the keyboard, which Greg and I were just discussing, which he feels is okay compared to some, but I feel very exciting to play. I played several of Greg's rebuilds. One of my favorites was the one he just sold, was a
A122.
Oh, that was beautiful. But this one here has its own character, and also it's no slouch.
So we're signing off for now, but hopefully he and I are going to do a little duet jam.
Next time, Greg promises to let me play on the Leslie tone cabinet.
Yes, next trip we'll have. It's very
It's really
sad
stressed me out with this
it's
PR40
bad.
today.
We've been selling Leslie's faster than we can keep up, and we're kind of short one today.
Just, would you come over here, Greg, just shoot this PR40 real quick? I just want to tell everybody, I came in the store this morning, Greg was polishing this with some very special lemon oil he could tell you about you can order from him. I wish you could see the grain and the finish on this PR40,
Yeah,
which is probably
yeah.
as old as I am.
Yeah, it's just an original finish. Nothing's ever been done. I think all the tubes in this little guy are even.
Just
This
beautiful.
is what Mr. McCormick's referring to. It's Millsec lemon oil. This is a natural product that's made by a family-owned company in Ohio, and making this stuff for over 100 years, and it's pure lemon oil. And what it does is it pulls out impurities from the grain finish of the wood and preserves the actual wood. It's an amazing product. We love it around here. Sell a lot of bottles. I think $7.50 is what we sell those bottles for, plus a little shipping and handling. But anyway, thanks, Joe.
We'll take you out in a little joy, huh? Remember that arrangement?